Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of standing split pose. The message is about how to keep your love tank full. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, go ahead and press the start button for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me. We're going to come right to the top of our mat with our feet to the width of our hips. So your feet are just going to flare out as you pick your toes up. Flare them out, set them back down. Pop your heels up, and in your mind's eye, stretch your feet front to the back of the mat as tall as they can be, and then also a wide platform, outer and inner edges of your feet. Then just shrug your shoulders up. We're going to take a bend of the knees. We're just going to start by rolling with a little bit of a rounded back. Bent knees, solid planted feet, shrugged shoulders, just rolling up and back. Now bring your breath into this circular movement. So you're going to inhale on the rise. Exhale as you contract. Now let your breath travel in and out through your nose. Add a little bit of head and neck. Make it a little more of a body roll. Add a little more elbow. And just get that mobility into our body. Then we're going to go one hand on one hip as you travel up and open to the right and then to the left. Spread your Surya Hastasana hand nice and wide, expanding your fingers, stretching them out, rolling and opening the shoulders, and then breathing in and out through your nose. Now, if it's possible to follow your hand with your gaze, you might even be getting a little mobility into your neck. And then take that and reverse it. Bring the arm forward like a little bit of a swim, side to side. So add just a gentle side body twist. There you go. Breathe. Now just shake it out. Move your feet up and down. Pop the heels. Press up. You might even move a little bit back and forth. Yes. Now, how about planting the feet and going just a swing of the waistband? Then add your arms front and back. Yes. Nice. Okay, now sweep both arms up, heel toe your feet together, and bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes and draw your chin in towards your chest. Now, before we begin to flow, we are going to unpack the 5 languages of love, but today's class is specifically about ways to keep our love tank full. So the object of love is not obtaining something we desire, but engaging in actions for the well-being of the ones in your life that you love. So perhaps you want to dedicate your practice today to someone in your life that you could express and show a little more love to. And at the same time, we're going to tap into ways to keep our love tanks full. Once you have your single-minded purpose, could be a wish, could be a prayer, could just be the topic of love, could just be your own personal love tank. Once you have your class dedication, offer your arms up and create a V as you even look up. Spread your fingers wide. Let your right hand slip on your left wrist, lift up, and then bend up and over to the right. Now, come back to the center. Keep the right hand on the left wrist. Stretch the left arm forward. Take it across and create a little hammock so you can stretch out this left tricep. Now, roll your left hand around your wrist. Stand up nice and tall, and then reverse the direction. Nice. Now, sweep your arms back out and up. Hold and pause in that V shape of your arms, shifting your gaze up, softening your face, most specifically the space right around your eyes. Left hand captures the right wrist. Lift up and over to the left. Yeah, nice side lateral bend. And then as you come back up, keep that connection. Lower the right arm right in front. Cross it across your chest and then create a little hammock with the left arm stretching this right outside of your arm, that nice stretch, and then add the rolling of your right hand right around your wrist. Nice. Now reverse that direction. And then come back to the center. Exhale, hinge, bend, and cascade right down over your legs. You're going to heel toe your feet all the way to the width of your mat. Soften your knees, hang right on down, draw your navel into your spine. Keep the knees bent and soft. Pop your heels up as you rock forward. Rock back as you pull your toes up. Now, if it works better to have your hands maybe on blocks or books or something that can elevate the earth, go ahead and do so. But just work the feet, working the arches by popping the heels up, then pulling the toes up as you dig and divot your heels in. So it's a back and forth. Add that clarity of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. In and out through your nose on this forward and back shift, and then hold up in the center. Go ahead and hang in ragdoll. You're going to take one hand on each bicep and then kind of weave. So there's a softness and a bend in one knee at a time as you just kind of let the figure eight shape of your arms go in and out, shifting right and left. Now, holding up in the center, shake your head out, any kind of angst, anything that's troubling you, anything that it took for you to get here today. Just let it spill right out onto your mat. And then move your head back and forth, that yes, knowing that you are exactly where you belong today. There's no coincidence that you arrived. Now go ahead and release your hands down, heel toe your feet all the way together and come all the way to stand as you rise up at the top of the mat. Tee your arms like goalposts and open your heart. Now neutralize your spine and go right and left with your waistband. Your arms are going to be in that goalpost style, and then you're letting the shoulder that draws back on the twist to really open up. Yeah, you find that as you go right and left, you get a little bit more mobility. And then sweep your arms up. Drop your hips and come into Utkatasana chair pose. Now reach your arms forward, draw your tailbone back, come into half a chair. Lower down, wrap your arms right around your shins, round your back, tuck your chin. Apanasana, you're balancing on your sits bones in a little ball. Now plant your feet, hands go back, pinky fingers out, thumbs in, roll your shoulder heads back, pick your hips up, breathe in. Breathe out, lower your hips down. Go ahead and come right onto your back. Just go back and forth with a little rock and roll. Not real big, but we are gonna rock and roll up to a high boat. So your legs are going to be lifted. They don't have to be straight. They can be bent. Your arms are like your oars. Now, lower down to hover. Take your palms down, lay your head down, and lift your legs up to the sky. Now, from this posture, go ahead and bend your knees, pulling your thigh bones to the outsides of your rib cage. Now, one hand on each hamstring, or intertwine your hands and roll around on your back. Yeah, let your feet roll right around your ankles. And then reverse that direction. And then you're going to go ahead and stretch the left leg long, right alongside your mat. And then the right leg is bent, roll across. You're going to twist while laying on your back, creating a bent right arm. Yeah, you've got a bent right arm, and you're going to look over on the right side of the house. Now come back onto your back and go ahead and reverse that. Left leg draws in, right leg goes straight, and then wrap that hug. Left leg across, maybe creating a left arm with a T, or maybe left arm alongside your body. Come back onto your back. Go ahead and capture the backs of your hamstrings again. Rock and roll up. Can you balance on your sits bones? Wrap your arms around both shins. Point your toes, round the back, tuck the chin, and balance. Now plant your feet. Hands go back. Thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Roll your shoulder heads up and back. Breathe in as you lift your hips up. Now lower your hips down, bring the soles of your feet together, but let them stretch way out in front. So they're not real close. You inch your sits bones back, and then you walk on down with your upper body. Yeah, see if you can lengthen your spine from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Breathing, lengthening, finding that expansion. So how many of us have ever run out of gas? in our tank. It's a very interesting topic. There's some people who've never run out of gas, and there's some people who run out of gas all the time. And then there's those few who once in a great while now rise up. Take the left hand on the right shin, reach the right arm back, let the right hand land, lift the left arm up, arc up and back. Come back to the center, take the right hand on the left shin, left hand reaches back, and then take the right arm up and back. Yes, beautiful stretch. Now you're going to go ahead and come back, expand from the heart as you lower on down. Yes. Now back onto your back, go ahead and pull your feet in. Come right to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, hinge, bend, and fold. Now come all the way to standing at the top of your mat. Right hand is going to capture your left wrist, take a side bend. Come back to the center, left hand, right wrist, lift up and over in the opposite direction, really expanding that side body, that lateral stretch. Now come back to the center and create that V with your arms where you can just shift your gaze skyward. Yes, so just look up and shift that gaze high to the heavens. Breathe in. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold right down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step back, down dog. Right leg steps, left leg joins. So in this down dog, pedal through your feet just a little bit. You're just going to go shifting hips to the right and left. And then go ahead and walk your feet all the way to the width of your mat. So you're in a wide-legged down dog. Pop your heels up, pull your belly in, and shift to high plank pose. Now draw up and back, down dog. Do that again. Pop the heels up, shift forward, pull your belly in, round your back, and then uncoil your body, high plank. This time, drop your knees, big toes together, hips toward heels, rock all the way back, child's pose. Now, when you come up, pull the left hand in, take the right elbow back, and then circle back down. Inhale, rise up. Can you pull that right elbow back to really open up that right side body, painting the ceiling as you're lifting up, drawing up and back. Now keep that going. Breathing in and out. And then on the next one, hold up top and thread the needle. Sneak the right arm up and under, left arm tense. Look up and under the left arm. Either stay right here, or maybe you lift your left leg, maybe your left arm comes to the small of your back, or possibly left hand, left foot. Come back around. Find your way right onto all fours. Round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, soften and melt. Now take your toes, tuck them under, walk your hands towards your knees. Let the palms be up and the backs of your hands down. Bend in half so you can let your forehead tap down. Now as you lift your forehead up, start to straighten your arms. See if you can fist your hands. Woo, nice stretch of the forearms and wrists. Lower back down. Exhale. Inhale back up, pulling that fist of hands as the arms extend as much as possible. Now, take the right hand, shift it back, the left hand forward, and just rock back and forth. So you're actually going to peel the heel of the right hand off your mat. See if you can keep the knuckle base down. Yeah, just kind of a little back and forth shift. Nice, and then reverse it. Right hand forward, left hand back, and go back to the rock. Nice. Now, come back to down dog. Pop your hips up. Take your feet back to the width of your mat. Pedal through your feet a little, shifting your hips side to side. And then elevate both of your heels up. Breathe in. Shift into a wide, high plank. Breathe out. Exhale up and back. Down dog. Do that again. Heels lift, belly in, upper back rounds, protract, high plank pose. This time, knees go down, big toes go together. Balasana, child's pose. Right hand comes in, left arm sweeps up and back. Drop your hips back down. So create that circle. Inhaling as you open up and even creating a little twist. Yes, there you go. Beautiful. Now this time hold up top, sweep the left arm under like you're threading the needle, tent the right finger pads, and take that gaze up and under. Now maybe you stay right here. Maybe you lift the right leg up. Just an option. Maybe you bend it. Maybe you stay right there. Maybe you catch hand and foot. Maybe you wrap the top of the left thigh. Come back around onto all fours, and this time shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your arms, slither right on down to your belly. Rise up for cobra. Should feel really good after all of that folding. Exhale, draw your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg's gonna lift, roll open at the hip. Pull the knee right up into the nose. Step it forward, modified revolve lunge. Right arm up and overhead. Pull the right arm in, circle that right arm around, yes. Now dip the left knee down, rock back, runner's stretch. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, dive over that right leg. Beautiful. Now, plant the right foot, float up, L shape posture. So that means you're balancing on the right leg. Point the left toes, open up, walk your hands right off your mat, open up the left hip, point the left toes, and see if you can really expand this stretch. Now, travel back, L shape. Kiss the left kneecap right into your nose. Set the left foot next to the right. Take a halfway lift, hands on shins, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, hinge, bend, and fold. Rise all the way up, stand tall, planted, rooted, solid. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale, back up, left hand, right wrist, up and over to the left. Now, tee your arms on top, expand your heart. This time, lace your hands behind your back, retract your shoulders, and draw the gaze up. Release at the waist, hinge, bend, and fold. Take a halfway lift, step, or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart expands. Exhale, draw your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Elevate your left leg up. Breathe in. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread your left toes out. Pull your left knee right in toward your nose, nice and tight. Step it forward, modified revolve lunge. Right hand down, left arm's gonna reach up and over that circular motion, breathing in and out. Beautiful. Then drop the right knee. Rock back, right hip stacks over the right knee. Left leg goes straight. Dig the left heel in. Hinge, bend, and fold. So why do we run out of gas? Why does our love tank get empty? Maybe we didn't start with a full tank. Float up, plant the left foot. Seam of the right inner thigh lifts. L-shaped balance on the left leg. Breathe. Now, walk your hands all the way off the mat. Point the right toes. How far can you lengthen the expansion of your body from your right pinky finger to your right pinky toe? Come back to the center. Kiss the right kneecap in. Draw it in. Set it next to the left. Come to chair posture, Utkatasana. Stand up, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Exhale, dive right over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Vinyasa flow, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts, breathe in. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, breathe out. Beautiful. Now, right leg's gonna lift, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Breathe in. Come on up. Breathe out, warrior two, press it open. Breathe in, flip the right palm, reverse. Breathe out, windmill your hands down. Move your body through that flow. No flow, no worries. Always know you have the option to go back to down dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Knee to nose, come on up. High lunge, breathe in, crescent. Breathe out, second warrior. Maybe we're too busy to refill our tanks. Flip that left palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. Move through Vinyasa. Maybe we're unaware of the hidden leaks in our tank. Oh my gosh, what could possibly be draining you? Or maybe who? Could be relationships, could be situations. Shorten your down dog. Bring your feet together. Now, pop your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Bend your knees, step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair pose, top of the mat. Stand up, hook your thumbs, open the front body. Exhale, set it down. Hinge, bend, and fold. Vinyasa flow. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. Take it through Vinyasa. Exhale, draw up and back, down dog. This is a variation of Surya Namaskara B. We're going to build the heat. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step the right foot up toward the right thumb. Rise up, crescent. Come on up. Open up, exhale, warrior two. Stable, steady, solid, right leg bent. Flip the right palm, peace. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow. Empty your breath out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, draw up and back. Maybe we're ignoring the owner's manual. Uh-oh. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. Maybe we think we are bionic. Step the left leg forward. And maybe because of pride, we don't think that owner's manual applies to us. Open up, second warrior, breathe out. Inhale, flip that left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down, Vinyasa flow. Or no, you could take it out. Meet back in down dog. Now, it's the same series of moves. I'll continue to call it out. Walk your feet in a little bit and bring them together. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Bend your knees, step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair. Stand up, breathe in, open your front body. Exhale, set it down, vinyasa flow. Take it out, kick it up, you choose, you decide. Inhaling on the rise, exhaling as you draw back, down dog. Elevate on the breath in, your right leg up, roll open at the hip. No rush, no hurry, right knee, right nose. Step it up, rise up, breathe in, crescent. Open it up, exhale, warrior two. Flip the right palm, peace. Windmill your hands down, let it go, let it flow. Empty your breath out as you lower down. Inhale as you rise and open up. Exhale, draw back, down dog, left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Create space by slowing the pace. Knee to nose, step it up. Breathe in, fill your tank back up, breathe in. Open it up, breathe out. Flip the left palm, breathe in, reverse. Windmill your hands down, move your body through that flow. Emptying your breath out, inhaling up, exhaling up and back. Maybe we're not looking at the gauges. Maybe in our lives, the gauges are some of the simplest things. Getting plenty of rest, eating good foods, drinking lots of water. Okay, 2 more rounds. Here we go. Heels lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair. Stand tall, hook your thumbs, open up. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back through vinyasa. Maybe your tank is just overloaded. Too many things. Right leg lifts, roll open at the house, at the hip. Just like if you're knee to nose, step up, rise, breathe in. Breathe in, rise up. Open up, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reverse. Just like if you had a heavier load in your vehicle, you use more gas in the tank in order to travel with that extra load. Maybe we don't need all this stuff. Less is more. Left leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up. Many, many reasons why we run out of gas. Open up, second warrior. Flip the left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down, vinyasa. Maybe it's rapid acceleration. When you go super fast, you use up more fuel. That could empty your tank. Okay, hold up and down dog. Re-solidify. Smooth out your breath. 1 more round. Don't go anywhere yet. Do a little visualization. We're going to go to chair. Don't go yet. Chair posture. Then on each side, crescent, warrior two, peaceful. Okay, here we go, all together. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Bend your knees, breathe out. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, chair. Think light. Rise up, open your front body. Exhale, dive right over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold, no rush. Inhale and lengthen. Take it out, kick it up, step, float it back. Vinyasa flow. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, crescent, rise up, breathe in, come on up. Open it up, warrior two, breathe out. Flip the right palm, you've got this. Peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Last side, left leg elevates, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, breathe out. Breathe in, rise up, crescent, step and lift. Open it up, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse. Windmill your hands down. Vinyasa as you empty your breath, lower to the earth. Inhale, rise up. This time up and back, child's pose. Just pause right here. Knowing that running on an empty tank has ways of really causing quite a bit of havoc. So when we get tired of running low, what can we do? We can fill up our tank, and how do we do that? Well, maybe you could just start by considering taking a day a week off. Not to do everything that you don't do on all the days that you do stuff, but maybe it's a day that you truly access rest. Rest your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit. That might be a good start. Rise up, find down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet all the way together at the back of the mat. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Hands to heart center, breathe out, lift your right leg up. Left hand comes to the right shin, right arm reaches back or outside of the right foot. Breathe. Bring it back, standing pigeon. Cross the right leg over the left thigh bone. Draw the standing left hip back. Chair. Back of the mat. Fingertips reach down towards your feet. Rise up, stand tall, straighten your legs. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left leg up, crane. Left hand, left hip, right hand, left shin. Maybe it's the outside of the left foot. Reaching the left arm back. Cross the left leg over the right. If you come out, no worries, come back in, standing pigeon. Release to a fold, back of the mat. Walk out, high plank pose. From your high plank, lower all the way to your belly. Bring your right forearm in, bend your left leg. There you go. Now reach back. Can you catch it? If you can't, no worries, just head in that direction. Pull the heel in, then push down in the right forearm and lift your heart up a little bit. Beautiful, breathe. Now release, both forearms down. You might adjust your hips a little. Sphinx pose. Lift your heart. Lower your chin back down. Pivot the left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Right leg bends. Right arm reaches back toward the right top of your foot. Left arm pushes down. Rise your heart up. Breathe. Release that. Come back. Sphinx pose. Both forearms down. Heart lifts. So when we get tired of running out of gas, we're either going to break down or break through. Palms down alongside your body, thumbs out. Feet are down, you can even tap them. Chin is down. From here, rise it all up. Shalambhasana, breathe in. So tap into your faith. Consider taking a day, a full day off. Consider more sleep. Consider a little more yoga, lower back down. Now bend both legs. Know that hurting people hurt people. We can't control what they do, but we can control how we respond to them. Now, open the heart up, breathe in. So, the object of love is not obtaining something that we want, but it's engaging in actions for the well-being of the ones we love. So we need to get about the give. Release onto your belly, left arm and overhead. Just flip yourself up and around. I could flip you with a spatula if I had one. Wouldn't that be nice? Come right onto your back. Now you're going to be on the mat, on your back, bringing your knees in, wrapping your hands underneath your shin, underneath your hamstrings, and rolling around on your back. Nice and slow. Now, can you trace circles with your feet, really getting any snap, crackle, pops out, flaring your toes out, rolling around on the small of your back, giving yourself just a mini massage. Now, reverse that direction. What could you take off your plate? Maybe you're saying yes to too many things. For some reason, we think we can do it all. We can be it all. Consider a little more rest. Our society has got a new badge that is busy, the busy badge. We don't have to participate in the same thing everybody else does. You know your limits if you're aware of the gauges, if you're real irritable, maybe you're worrying too much. Reverse the direction. So many of the things that we worry about, we can't control. Maybe it's time to just let the reins a little looser. Break through. Make that choice to break through. Tap into your faith. Tap into your hope. And tap into love. Release your feet to the width of your mat. So they're going to be wide and your knees are going to be bent. Now just rinse your knees right and left. Just a very gentle shift. And the happiest people that I know are people who have figured out how to get about the give. Not in a way that overwhelms them, but in a way that they learn to keep their love tank full so they then can give. We cannot give what we have not got. slide out into our final resting posture, Shavasana. Now I invite you to stay right here, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes if that serves you today. You can always turn the video off. I know that we will reconnect again. And work on ways this week to fill up your love tank. If you're depleted, if you're running on empty, just pause and do the things in your life that you can do that fill you back up. A lot of times it's stepping away from the normal routine, taking an entire day in your week off. Just start there. You're coming with me, just bring yourself back into your day. Your renewed, restored, rested, revived self back in. And then as you bend your knees, make that transition over onto your side into that posture, that fetal posture where it all began. And then as you bring yourself back up into your day to a comfortable seat, we're going to go ahead and take our hands out to the sides, carry the gifts, the graces, and the blessings we have been given. Seal them right into our heart as we become aware of filling up our love tank so we can give out all the peace, the love, and the joy from the inside of our hearts. So look up. Let's finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.